Hello and welcome to the Bodgers Ball 2016. And this is a huge green woodworking event attended by about 450 people. And it's great fun. We held it this year at Tintersfield, which is near Bristol. And Tintersfield itself is a lovely Victorian Gothic mansion. And it's absolutely splendid to look around. So much to see inside. And I'll probably post a film on that sometime as well. But we had a lovely field right by the Gothic mansion, and it was a good compact field actually, so very sociable, lots going on, and we had our lovely big marquee as usual. The Bodgers Ball, it's a success really because it's organised by the members, so local groups tend to help out and do what they can to actually get the ball running. And we move it around the country, as I say, this year down in Bristol, next year probably up in Shropshire, and perhaps the year after that at the Weald Downland Museum. But it's the effort that people put in that make these events really good. And there's so much to see. I mean, I'm just giving you a flavour here of all the different things, but it's lovely meeting up with people and having a chat. And it's great looking around, getting ideas, a bit of charcoal burning going on there, and learning new things. We've got so many activities going on. I mean, Sarah and myself did quite a lot of leather work demonstration. We provide all these activities free. There was wood bending and things like tool sharpening. And also this year, for change, we actually ran a few courses in advance of the Bodgers Ball. So we ran courses in leatherwork, saw sharpening, tool sharpening, and pole lathe turning and bowl turning, etc., etc. So there really was a lot for people to do, and it made the journey worthwhile. The really amazing thing, I think, is we've got about 940 members across the UK and a few abroad. But at the Bodgers Ball, we get roughly half the membership this year turned up, which is amazing, really. And I think it is people's enthusiasm and keenness to make it work that really does add to it a lot. We had all the usual craft competitions, and I've put films up about these before. And as always, the standard was really very high indeed. And it was great fun looking around them all. The association has 32 local groups. So if you're in the UK, there should be a group fairly close to where you are. And it's worth going on to bodgers.org.uk and you can find out where a group meets near you. And the good thing really about a local group, you meet up probably over the summer, nearly every fortnight with some of the groups. And it's a good chance to have a chat, make some friends, exchange materials like wood, etc. And really just learn a bit as well. So very enjoyable, and it makes a very nice outdoor time. And the activities are so diverse because, I mean, in the competitions, you get an idea. You can see there's not only pole lathing, carving, blacksmithing, tool making, basket making, and leather working. All sorts of activities go on. So it really is great. And of course, as always, the spoons are very popular, which is all jolly good. If you join the association, you get a nice publication 3 times a year. And it's well worth, frankly, joining just for that. And of course, entry to the Bodgers Ball, it's only £20, so it is quite reasonable compared to most other types of organisation. So yeah, great value, and it's really because of the effort of everyone who is a member, but it is such a good organisation. I'm the secretary, all the committee positions are unpaid, but it's great to be able to promote these sorts of crafts and to really just protect some of our heritage. And the enjoyment, it's well worth it. Members are always very generous with their knowledge, and I know I've been on some very good courses with the Bodgers, and I've also hopefully helped a few people along the way as well. And that's again another nice aspect of it all. So yeah, certainly well worth joining. I love seeing some of these chairs, nice carvings on them. Actually, this year, I would say people had exercised their imagination probably a lot more than some other years. And it was quite nice to see quite a lot more, well, just variety, really, I suppose. I think people are pushing the boundaries. And we have the usual voting where members are each get us like a voting card, and you can vote for your favourite items. And this year we broke with tradition. Normally it's an armchair that tends to win Best in Show. This year it was this rather wonderful automation, and it's a pole laver. And as you turn the crank handle, all sorts of things happen. You've got birds pulling at worms, bats flying overhead, and then a skeleton coming out of its grave. So really it was great fun to watch, very clever in the way it was made, and also lovely materials. You saw all the different woods and textures, and the mechanism underneath was quite complicated. It's such a different kind of thing. So I'm not at all surprised it won Best in Show. The adults and the children loved it. I loved it, and it was great fun. But the standard of entries overall was very high, regardless, and people were entering some really wonderful stuff into the competitions. Anyway, hope you enjoyed seeing that sort of general look around the Bodgers Ball, and also perhaps may inspire you to think about joining Bodgers. Certainly well worth it. And just finish off, I'll just show you the underside of the automation here. And as always, there was a lovely cake. So there you are. A very enjoyable time was had by all. Bye bye.